Good morning. Today I'm sharing with you some ideas on personal productivity in Office Suite and especially on their future. This is a topic that I've been thinking about for quite a long time because of my interest in LibreOffice and in that market segment. So I've started asking myself some questions about the future of Office suites and the future of personal productivity software. And my answer to that was that Office Suite and by extension personal productivity software will need to reflect the evolution of the enterprise, which has become a borderless entity with a geographically and temporally dispersed workforce. We are in the era of the infinite enterprise, as some companies are starting to call it. A second question is about the evolution of Office Suite users. And I'm sure that they will increasingly focus on business objectives, especially because they will be working in a different environment from the past. And because of this, they will need tools that are increasingly accessible in terms of usability. The tool will have to be almost transparent to the user. And of course, uh, artificial intelligence enters into the picture. And I've asked myself how artificial intelligence can help Office with users. And in my opinion, it may help user with the most repetitive task, but for some time yet will not be able to help them with content other than the most basic ones. I would love to be corrected by artificial intelligence because of my questionable English or my very good Italian on a different topic, but I think that this will not happen for a few years yet. And then about collaboration. It's clear that with people uh, dispersed in the cloud in terms of geographical location of employees of the same company, collaboration will be key. And collaboration, especially in in relation to desktop and cloud environments. And I think that collaboration is going to become a really key aspect of productivity because as I said, the workforce will be more distributed and integration will happen through digital tools such as Office Suite. So it will be necessary to have an Office Suite that is able to act like a bridge between people. And at that point, I started to think about how artificial intelligence could help me in getting these answers. So I asked the same five questions to ChatGPT, and I've added a sixth question about the future for desktop Office Suite, which has been in discussion for years. I'm not showing you the full answer, although I provided a document with the full answer that you can ask to Naomi if you want to read it. It's an interesting document, and I'm showing you the clouds, the word clouds of the full answers. As you see, collaboration is big. We have security, we have tools, we have documents, we have cloud base, we have a number of buzzwords that were already in my personal answer. But as ChatGPT provided a summary for each group of question, for each question and for each group of answer, I've also created the cloud word cloud for the summaries. And as you see, we still have collaboration, we have evolving, we have cloud-based, but also desktop, we have productivity, we have preferences. I've not, of course, I got rid of some words like office, users, because they were basically in all answers, so they would have changed the meaning of the cloud. It's interesting. So at that point, I decided to ask ChatGPT to create the presentation. And I asked to create two different presentations, one for an audience of developers and one for an audience of end users. And funny enough, the two presentations were with a different title, but each one was with 8 slides. And I'm sure, just giving you a summary of the two presentations. The one targeted to developers, the title was The Future of Office Suite, Innovations and Opportunities, like convincing developers of the opportunities related to development of office suites and productivity software, how they can be innovative by working in this area, and how important it is to stay informed about the evolution of trends and technologies. The presentation for the user was completely different, and the title was The Future of Office Suites, Revolutionizing Work Environments. And it was about telling the users how Office Suite will follow their evolution by innovating, by increasing collaboration features, and by adapt better to their needs. And by embracing emerging technologies and focusing on user-centric design, Office Suite will be revolutionizing work environments and championing the future of productivity, which is interesting because it provides a bright future to what we are doing. So my final thought on the topic: collaboration on the desktop and in the cloud will become the most important feature and must be transparent to the tool. User will have to be able to collaborate without even thinking about the fact that they are collaborating with others. The user interface needs to adapt to the user, so it will have to be more flexible, independently from the type of data in document and whether the user is working on the desktop, in the cloud, on the road, in an office. So the user interface will have to be fluid in terms of how it will adapt, or it should adapt to the user needs. And desktop and cloud will have to evolve in parallel. I personally think that during the last few years, cloud has evolved more rapidly than desktop, and there should probably be a realignment in this area because people will have to transition in a transparent way between the two based on the environment, the situation, the user, level of security, and other factors. And security, software and document related, will be another key factor because people will work in environments which are changing dynamically, They will not always be inside a protected office. They may be on the road. They may be in their house, connected to a mobile bridge or to a optical network. It will not, for the user, which is not technical, that will not change, although we know that it will change the underlying security for the software. And also data and documents containing data will document containing data will have to be transparent to the desktop of the cloud. We all know that the users do not even consider the document format as they follow the majority in general for their choices. They make completely uninformed choices on document formats. But it will be important for document formats to be secure, resilient, and interoperable. So I still think that ODF will have a role. It will depend from our capability of marketing it, and of course Microsoft formats will continue to be there for the foreseeable future. And thanks for listening. Of course, the topic is large, is big, cannot be resolved by a 10 minutes presentation, but I hope to have at least created some curiosity in your minds, and hopefully see you in person next year in 2025. Thank you again.